Hey, this is René, welcome back for another video on this channel. So today is another review of the last trading week in my live trading account. This account is currently at 23,320. Out of these 23,000, 15,000 were deposited. So there is a profit of 8,300 euro right now. So let's have a look at what was going on in the last week. First thing maybe is to have a look at the usually most important factor, the movement of the indices. So the German index is slightly up. US 30 is, I think, up by a good margin. Yes, made a good profit, 1.6%. And the tech index is also a bit more positive compared to the week before, if I'm not wrong. Okay, no, not really actually. It's more or less break even. So yeah, that was what was going on. So we saw a lot of trades in the go long strategy, of course, last week. We will have a look at the performance of this in a second. Then there was not a single trade in USD Japanese yen because the ranges were just too small, I guess. And then in Euro US dollar, there was also not a single trade. Ranges were just too small. But in GBP US dollar, we had a lot of trades, actually 5 trades here. And as we can see here, 2 of them were losing trades. One was a small losing trade. And then we had these 2 winning trades. So this will be, I guess, more or less break even, maybe a little bit negative, but we will have a look at this in a second. We saw some turnaround Tuesday trades. We will have a look at this. And also, I think 1 or 2 trades in the range breakout strategy in the indices. And then we have gold. Gold was, some days it was good, some days it was bad. To start off the week, we had a very good trade here in gold. Nice profit. Then next day was a loss. Next day was a super small loss. Then another very good profit. And then on the last day, unfortunately, this very big loss. So more or less break even also, I think, especially because of Friday, which is just super unfortunate because, as you know, it's always with this range breakout strategy, like, if this first breakout would not have happened here, and then it would have triggered with this breakout, would have executed or opened the short position, and then instead of this big loss, it would have been a super, super strong win actually, but that's just how it is. I mean, we cannot really, it makes no sense to interpret single trading days or single trades because that's not really what you can influence. You can never really predict the price movement on one single day. So what you can only do is have a look at the average of your trades after a longer period of time. So this is what we do now. So here on my local PC, I already prepared the trade buddy, the free trading journal that I have and that you can also use. Check out the link in the description. And here we can see the current performance. I think the last week might be slightly negative, but we are still at the very highest point or close to the very highest point in this account right now. So there's no need to be sad here. Everything is running perfectly in this account. And the profit factor is just crazy good in my opinion. And let's have a look at the last week maybe. So last week can be filtered here in the filter settings. Let's go from the 16th to the 22nd. And if we filter this, we see the last week, which was actually profitable. This is nice. Didn't really expect this, to be honest. So it looks like we are at a new all-time high. Really? Do we make so many profits? Wait, when was 17th? Oh I think the week started on the 17th. Yes, it's another all-time high. So actually last week was very good. I didn't really realize this. But made a nice profit last week. So let's have a look where this is coming from. Let's go for the different strategies. Start with the go long strategy. And of course I have to select some symbols here. So in the go long strategy there was a nice profit. This is probably mainly because of US 30, of course, because as I as I just showed before, US 30 was going way up, while US Tech was more or less break even, and the DE40 was also going slightly up. But yeah, if we go for the single symbols, like for example US 30, yes, this is exactly what I expected. Most of the profits are actually coming from US 30, as you can see here, while when I switch to US Tech, we should see, okay, we still see a very, very small profit, and I think the rest of this very small profit is then coming from DE40. So yeah, every single symbol made profits with the go long strategy, which is great, of course. So let's move to the second strategy. Let's cover the turnaround Tuesday strategy quickly, because then we covered the two strategies that only go long. And yeah, turnaround Tuesday also made a nice profit, actually, close to 300 euro in the last week. So if we go to the two symbols that actually traded, the US 30 made 160 and the DE40 made the rest of the profits with 130. So a go long strategy, turnaround Tuesday strategy, super profitable last week. Yeah, makes sense, because overall, especially the US 30 was going up. So let's now go to the last strategy here, which I trade in 6 charts. And it is the range breakout strategy. And this one was unfortunately negative. So yeah, let's have a look at where this is coming from. I will go through the symbols quickly. So US 30 had trades last week. 2 trades actually, both were negative. One was slightly negative. The second one lost 111 euro. So some losses in US 30 with a range breakout strategy. Then in DE40 there were some trades, or one trade actually, which was slightly profitable. Yeah. Then the Japanese yen, there was no trade, as I showed before. Euro US dollar, also no trade. Then GBP US dollar with 5 trades last week. And it made a small loss actually of 44 euro. Yeah, this is not too bad. As I said, 2 or 3 of these were 3 were actually negative, 2 were positive. So this is where this small loss is coming from. And then we have gold. And I think this is where the problem was in the last week. Yeah, 170 euro lost in gold, especially what I showed before. Friday really made the difference, because this was a complete wipeout, complete stop loss hit, lost I think 470 euro or 490 even. So yeah, this is sometimes if you are just unlucky with one trade, it can really destroy the performance of the whole week. If this trade would have been a short trade, instead of the loss of 170, there would have been a profit now of around 1.2k for this week, which is actually crazy how much difference this one trade made. So yeah, this is it for the update for last week. So we can see, even though the range breakout EA was not performing, the go long strategy and the turnaround Tuesday strategy especially, they really made the difference. And still created this positive week last week. So again, the account is at a new all-time high. Everything is going just perfect. I mean, can always be better, because overall the range breakout strategy is not really performing. If I filter the range breakout strategy for the whole period, you can see here we are barely in profit with 1.2k, and it's going a lot sideways. I think most of the profits are still coming from gold. If I filter for gold, yeah, you can see most of the profits are coming from gold, and some of these other markets are actually still negative. I think all of the currencies are currently still negative, like 1k lost in USD Japanese yen. Euro US dollar is more or less break even, and GBP US dollar also lost 600 euro. So yeah, it's not going good in these currencies with the range breakout strategy. US 30 is still profitable, and the 40 is a good amount in profit. But yeah, so to sum this up, range breakout strategy is currently still performing in gold, even though last week was not good. It's performing good in the indices, US 30 and DE40, but it's definitely not performing at all in the currencies right now. So yeah, this is it for the little summary. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about it, and maybe if you have some specific questions, just drop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Have a great time. Good trades.